From the park in the middle of nowhere America, in a city that people really only go to ride roller coasters, comes a beautiful theme park with an amazing wooden roller coaster, rated one of the best in the world. And now that we're done talking about Silver Dollar City, let's get to the Voyage. You've ridden the Beast and love its length, but hate how it does pretty much nothing. Now experience a ride a few hours down the road that takes a wooden coaster going through the woods to a whole new level, giving an absolutely legendary night ride that somehow still doesn't get talked about as much as the Beast. Probably because they only run it at night 2 days a year, but still. Gaze in amazement at the incredible 6,000-foot-long roller coaster, sending you through speeds of up to 67 miles an hour, which only feels faster when you're experiencing trimless Voyage through the roller coaster enthusiast event, Hollywood Nights, prompting coaster enthusiasts across the country to embark on a pilgrimage to this legendary event.
The year was 2017, when 3 daring coaster nerds made the trek across the country, battling the elements and doing everything they could to make it to Holiday World, a park of promise, a park of opportunity. They said it was impossible, and that it couldn't be done. This is our Voyage. Hey, Adam, do we have any food left?
No, I'm sorry, we ate the last of it a few days ago.
I'm so hungry.
Alright, here. I was saving it for when it was absolutely necessary. It's all we have left.
I guess I just wish we had packed more.
We couldn't afford more. I told you we spent all of our money so we could go to Hollywood Nights.
I know. I guess I just don't understand why we had to go. Like, there are plenty of coasters back home. Why did we have to leave?
No, but this is different. At Hollywood Nights, there will be opportunities waiting for us at every corner.
I know, but it's so far away. It feels like months since we've last left this car.
I know. Just talk to Alec or something.
Yeah, wait, where is Alec?
Hey, nerds, land code.
I couldn't believe it. I'd waited 66 days for this moment. I wasn't sure if we were ever going to make it. But at last, we'd arrived.
Well, I guess that's one way to get people into your event. Offer a ride experience that you can only get while there. Looking at you, Coaster Stock. Trimless Beast, please. Like the nitpicky enthusiast that you are, you've complained about it being rough, compared it to El Toro, ranted about the trim, and just wished they'd give it timberliners already. Cause you can't have a perfect coaster. Of course, there's gotta be something to complain about.
There's no such thing as a perfect ride, but gosh darn it, Voyage is pretty darn close.
See? Now that's a guy who knows what he's talking about. I just hope he isn't one of those Voyage obsessees, you know? I mean, a ride this legendary, you know it has a strong cult following. Because when they like Voyage, they let people know.
You have the time? The Voyage is the best roller coaster in the world. It's got the air, the speed, the 90 degrees. Not only that...
Okay, we get it, it's great.
I love Holiday World and all the coasters here. Any place I can get 7 new credits is a win for me.
7? What are you talking about?
Oh, the 2 water coasters. Count those as credits too.
You enthusiasts can be so GP sometimes. Gaze in amazement at the massive lift hill, drop, trees, a tree, that tree over there, and more trees. So, if you're wondering why the footage you're seeing is only of the first and last parts of the ride, well, that's why. Approach the Voyage and take a seat in the PTC trains. So, anytime you guys want to go with those timberliners like every other Gravity Group coaster, I think like every enthusiast would send you a personal thank you note. But with the amount that Voyage goes down already, I'm not sure we need something that could possibly overcomplicate that. I mean, how many times did it go down in one day? 6? Jeez, I guess the dragster curse continues to spread, and it's taken another victim. Every day Lightning Rod stays closed, Voyage goes down for an hour. Begin ascending up Ravine Flyer's lift hill, and reach the peak at 159 feet. Which for a ride as crazy as this is legitimately insane that it's not taller. I mean, the ride even looks as if it could be a wooden B&M Hyper. And those are all over 200 feet. So all you rides out there that are just kind of mediocre despite your massive height have run out of excuses. Prepare for airtime as you fall back into the legend airy drop and get thrusted into a ginormous camelback hill towering over the trees. Pass under T-Bird and up and over another massive hill before plunging into a tunnel where we will not see the ride again for another 2 minutes. Yeah, we don't really know what's back there. If the legends are true, it's one of the greatest things mankind has ever experienced, but it's forbidden for the eyes of the non-riders. Legend has it it's unlike anything you've ever seen before, But then again, I wouldn't really trust Legend, as it's not as good as Voyage. But still, turn into a... Hey, wait, is that guy still talking?
So, like, the Voyage is the second longest wooden roller coaster in the world. The second. The Beast is the first, but this ride is clearly better in every single conceivable way than the Beast. It's got more airtime, it's got more speed, it's got more 90 degrees. This ride is so much better. Anybody who disagrees is completely wrong. You follow me?
Yeah, okay, we'll give him a few more minutes. Hit the mid-course brake run and either one of two things will happen. You'll either slow down and continue normally through the rest of the course, or absolutely nothing will happen and you'll go ridiculously fast on the return trip.
So leave the trims off and it's pretty much perfect. But a wise stranger once told me...
There's no such thing as a perfect ride, but gosh darn it, Voyage is pretty darn close.
So what would make it perfect? Any ideas, Holiday World staff?
Everyone seems to like the Voyage tonight.
I heard one guy say it was his favorite coaster experience of all time.
Well, you know, if that was his favorite ride, let's make it even better. I think, wouldn't he be even more excited if we do an inversion? Let's add an inversion and a splashdown at the end.
Paula, we can't do that.
Paula, are you even hearing yourself?
Yeah, Paula, get a hold of yourself. That's crazy talk.
All right, Matt. But next time, Leah, you play Holodog.
Hate playing Holodog. I'm too tall for it and it gets hot.
Leah, even if Holodog's head doesn't quite reach his body, those are my conditions.
Even though Holodog came way before me, if I were in charge, I would have chosen a raven as our mascot.
Leah, that's a terrible idea.
It would have been great. Come on, kids would have loved him.
Aren't ravens kind of ominous?
I always thought the mascot should have been the wildebeest.
This is a waste of my time.
Forget it.
We are so talking about this on the next podcast.
I mean, can they actually talk about this parody on the next Ho-Wo-Po? Because, like, that'd be kind of awesome.
Finally emerge out of all those stinking tunnels and enter Voyage's third half.
Because literally right when you think it's going to end, it keeps going. And going. And going. And then it finally ends in a ride that the GP will say is rough and the enthusiasts will call the greatest thing they've ever experienced and will ever experience.
It was so long and wooden and rough. I really liked it.
I'm going home. The expeditionary journey of the traveling pilgrimage trip. Permanently stuck as your number 2 or 3 wooden roller coaster at Holiday World. Hey, is that guy still going?
You know, some people say it's rough, but they are incredibly unintelligent. This is the best roller coaster in the world. Gravity Group knows what they're doing.
What time is it?
I don't know! It's time to ride the Voyage!